As long as you can. Oh, making sure my microphone on. You can win. Peace and prosperity, everyone. I'm singing a Sounds of Blackness song. Oh, showing y'all the territory. That's all kind of junk on the ground over here, but whatever. It ain't for me. I might get bored, come back and clean it up. Hey, Donna. Peace and prosperity to you. I was tapping in early today. I have to go pick up my daughter in a little while. And I didn't know for certain if I was going to be able to get back on later. So I decided to come on right now to show everyone as much love and appreciation as I can, just in case I'm not here later. Hey, Sam, thank you so much for coming in. Peace and prosperity to you. And I'm very grateful to have any opportunity to connect with anyone at any time. So whoever is here now is meant to receive these loving messages, and we are thankful to give them. We are thankful to connect. We're thankful to offer peace and prosperity to everyone, from nature to you through me. And we're grateful to be here to offer this mediumship of love through nature. I was listening to this song that I grew up listening to. Hey, Michelle, thank you so much for coming in. Sounds of Blackness, optimistic, right? And I didn't know for all this time till like a year ago. I'm 40 years old. And I didn't know until about a year ago that the that chorus hook part of the song. Hey, Kaya, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you for coming in. They're saying optimistic, be optimistic. And I didn't realize that till very recently. So I've been really excited and enjoying myself as I learn new things and appreciate new moments. Because once you get to a certain age, people start to tell you that you're not going to grow anymore. Hey, Crystals. Hey, Miss Misty. Peace and prosperity to y'all. Thank you so much for coming in. You know, the whole world has this impression of what age looks like, what it shouldn't look like. You know, Tyson himself made a great statement. Mike Tyson. Somebody was asking him about his age before the Jake Paul fight, which if you saw the fight, you know he pulled his punches. And but I ain't gonna go too deep into that debate. It's over now. Good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for the likes. We appreciate you. But he said, what is age? Like our calendar system isn't even accurate. You don't know how old I am. I don't even know how old I am. And I'm like, damn, that's deep, Mike. Because what is age? Like you tell us a year has passed when really it may not have been a year. You tell us, you know, how old we are or based on our birth certificates, but we don't really have enough evidence for a lot of us to prove that to be true or not. So it's like, what is age? You know, he's 60 years old. What does that really mean? It made me think about some things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful to be in the prime of my life right now. Master Guru, peace and prosperity to you. Derek Lamont, peace and prosperity to you. I'm thankful to be spiritually more powerful than I've ever been. More aligned with myself, nature, more aligned with source than I've ever been in my life. Making me the best version of myself that I've seen in this 3D body so far. And I'm like, age ain't got nothing to do with it. It's all about the experiences. I know plenty of people considerably older than me, and they've gained experiences, they've lost experiences. You know, I'm not gonna say I know more than anybody or anything like that, but I see a lack of wisdom in them. You know, from their own decision making, and I think to myself like, well, it's some There's some young people who are smarter than us. You know, there's a lot of young people who are way smarter than us. I can't think of the gentleman's name right now, but he invented a way to create fuel from plastic recently. Nature Jab, I believe. I can't think of his name right now. Julian, I think was his first name. But he's like 25 years old, and he invented a way to create gasoline from plastic waste. You know, he's creating gasoline from plastic waste. I wasn't doing that in my 20s. I wasn't inventing anything in my 20s. I didn't invent anything in my 30s. My greatest invention in my 30s was my daughter. Hey, Mike, thanks so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to you. So, do I compare myself to the younger or the older? No. I'm great in my own right. I enjoy that. I'm grateful for my journey. I'm also grateful to see theirs. I'm grateful to see. Good to see you, my brother. I'm grateful to see what the world's going to be like for my daughter. You know, I'm grateful to see what the world's going to be like for her kids one day, maybe if she has some. I'm grateful to see what these imaginary future moments will be. And it is my imagination to think about the future because realistically, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Only now exists. Only this very moment in time actually is here. That present moment is always on its way, but it's always here. So I want to anticipate and congratulate for the future, but I'm really locked in. I'm really locked into the now. That's what gratitude has been about. Gratitude is about appreciating everything you have at this very moment. Appreciating everything you have at this very moment. Thank you so much for coming in. You the creeps. That's a wild day. Everything that we have right now is enough for this now moment. That we should be able to appreciate it from the inside out. True gratitude is this excitement. It's euphoric. It's peaceful because you're relaxed. You're not in survival mode if you're grateful. You can't be grateful and in survival mode. You can't be grateful and fearful. Peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for being here. We love you and we appreciate you for joining. DDT, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate you. But you can't have both energy happening in the same present moment at the same time. Not from one consciousness. It can be happening in someone's consciousness over here. It could be fear. Someone's consciousness over here could be love. But at the same moment, you yourself can only think about one or the other. Not what you're going to think about in 5 minutes, but right now. Choose gratitude. Choose gratitude and keep choosing gratitude over and over and over and over again every chance you get. Every chance you get, choose gratitude over and over. I promise you, they'll change your life. When you look at manifesting, you start with the now. You start with what you have this very second. You grab onto that with thanks, and then you move forward with it. And you keep being happy for everything you pick up along the way. Everything you pick up along the way. I want to see myself in that mindset. I want to see others in that mindset too. Because it doesn't matter where you come from, who you are, you can have that mindset. You can love yourself so much that you are excited to be here. You're excited to be alive. That's right. I'm pinning that one, Crystals. Appreciate you. You're excited to be alive. That's how the magic works. That's exactly how the magic works. You lock in on now. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful that you're here. I'm grateful that you're here. You came to my life. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about? I don't need I don't need a whole lot of other reasons to be in love with the moment, but I appreciate everything that comes in to add more love to the moment. It's a beautiful feeling. And my love for myself is so overflowing. Patai, baby, peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. My love is so overflowing. I have enough for everybody here. I have enough to offer anyone who comes in. Love, peace, and prosperity. I'm able to talk to them about gratitude because I feel it for myself. And I want to see other people feel it for themselves. See, I'm winning, so I want to see others win. I'm loving, so I want to see love. It's just that simple. Thank you so much for everyone for all the likes and shares. I appreciate y'all. We ain't staying on too long, but I want to be grateful for every moment I'm here. I want to be grateful for every moment I'm here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. We want to share that love and share that gratitude with everybody. Whenever I need to refill on it, whenever this shell, this flesh gets low on gratitude, or I get distracted from it by life in so many different forms and fashions, this is what I do to recharge myself, to realign myself. Hey, Cheryl, peace and prosperity for you. Difficult. What is difficult? I don't know what difficult is anymore. And I ain't trying to sound, I hope that doesn't come off arrogant, but I really don't know what difficult is anymore because you know what's hard? It's hard not loving yourself. That's difficult. It's difficult to be in a world where so many people may hate you, but then you hate yourself. I can handle the world now because I love myself. I don't care what comes my way. But when the world's coming against, at you, against you, and you're coming at yourself the same way, that will make things difficult. And I'll tell you a secret. The only reason why the world would come after you is if you're coming after yourself. I ain't saying, danger ain't real. I ain't saying that there isn't obstacles in this world. But I'm saying if you're gonna pick a side, pick your side. Pick yourself. If you don't, that will make things difficult. That's right. That's right, my brother. Peace and prosperity to you. Thank you so much for coming in. We love y'all all. We appreciate y'all all for being here. But that's what I would consider difficult. So now living in myself, being happy with myself, being grateful for myself, that's not difficult. And it makes anything I deal with and anything that comes my way just feel like a lesson learned. Another opportunity. I'm always going to find the positive. I'm going to always find the opportunity. I'm going to always gain, even from a quote unquote loss. I'm going to always find a way to make it work in my favor. I appreciate the likes. Thank y'all so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to you. So you think about it this way, right? If you work out, you're going to look good, right? Let's keep it real. Not to say you can't. Well, I ain't going to go into that. I'm going to stick to what I want to say. If you work out, you're going to look good, right? But it's not just that you're going to look good. It's a certain conditioning that happens to your body, happens to your mind. Now, if you lack that conditioning, you may have a moment of success on the front end, but as you work your way towards later down the road, you're going to have some struggles. You're going to have some problems. And those problems will be much worse in the end than they was in the beginning. If you had put that work in the beginning, if you had did them push-ups or did them sit-ups in the beginning, or whatever, jogging, yoga, whatever you're into, but you put that work in, and it's still difficult in that moment. It's difficult to get into the gym and go and jog for miles, and it's difficult to put that extra effort in, but it gets easier the more you put into it. And then on the end of it, it gets better. It gets much better. You get stronger, you feel better, the world becomes better because you put that effort in. So you pick which difficulty you want. Do you want the success in the front? You want the success in the back? Or the end? I want long-term success. I don't want the short term. I'm grateful for now because I'm successful now. But, and I shouldn't even say but I want the success in whatever moment comes next. Peace and prosperity to you. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I appreciate y'all. Oop. I very much appreciate y'all. I can't stay too long. I literally got on here just in case. I love you too, brother. I love all y'all. Thank you so much. I literally only got on here because I had to pick up my daughter early from school real soon. And I'm like, I may not have time to get back on later. Let me get on now. And that's because we have an obligation. Sorry, my alarm was going off. 365 days of grounding daily. We get outside, we touch a tree, we put our feet barefoot to the ground, we share that love energy with the world every day. We haven't missed a day of 2025. We will not miss a day of 2025. So we're here just in case we don't come back on later. I will post this replay to my YouTube just like I do all my other replays. Hey, Marianne, peace and prosperity to you. So that's what's missing. Yeah, grounding is missing for the whole world. And it's free. And it's available everywhere. Thank you so much for being here. It's available everywhere. There's a way to ground your energy always. And it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. There's no discrimination in grounding. If you're a human being connected to this planet and you ground, you're going to heal. You're going to heal. It's a scientific fact. So I come out and I do it every day and I share that energy with everyone. And so we keep the streak going. All of January, we knocked that out. It's the 5th day. We knocked it out. Just in case I can't come back at my later time, which is normal. So in the meantime, I got to go. I love and appreciate all of y'all for being here. 1K Beats, thank you so much for coming in. We may come back on later. We may not. Peace and prosperity to everyone.